What is he? Is he playing in his own?
No, he's doing good. We're going to pick him up.
Is it up there now?
What we do? Lower tower.
Really what it was, Coventry Stadium invited us to support race for the Formula 1 stock cars on the Shale Oval at Coventry. Now the beauty of supporting the stock cars, the crowds are massive, so we get to show our wares on a bigger stage really, and the grass track cars very often impress. So really it was just a fun event. At the time my car was in pieces, so we borrowed a car for the day. Good friend of mine lent me his car, very quick little car, so we sort of give it a quick prep, threw it in the lorry, headed off down to Coventry to have a bit of fun really, and that was exactly what it was really good fun.
A lot of opposition to that surrender, and we've betrayed, I think, our kinsmen in Africa in so doing, but we've done it, and I say we've done it, the British class.
Why is it open?
And now they want to carry on.
The comparison between Shale and our dirt ovals, the Shale is probably a lower overall grip, but it's completely consistent grip. You can run the wet inside, the dry outside, or both, and the grip is very, very constant and consistent on Shale. Whereas on the dirt, it can be a minefield. You can hurtle into the corner. The speeds are higher. The Autograss speeds are higher. We changed the gear sets and everything to do the stadium. It's considerably slower. So on the grass, sometimes you'll turn it in, you'll be topping high 80s, 90 when you turn for the corner. And you arrive on a piece of dirt that's unknown, and if it's wet, it can be like ice. There's other days where it's so grippy the car won't turn and it'll wheelie down the straights. So there is a difference. I think anybody with a little bit about them will tweak the setup very quickly to make the transition to Shale. I think the most difficult thing to get used to for the grass track lads in particular, our straight line start scenario is one of the things that keeps me attracted to grass track racing. I like the touching elbows into the corner type of scenario, similar to the speedway style of racing. And on the stadium there's not enough room to straight line start. They'd obviously learnt from their mistakes from last time. When we do rolling starts, grass track boys won't wait, and we normally have a crash before the flag drops. So they did a standing start scenario that night, which worked out okay. The level of drivers that was at the meeting was good, so no one crashed into each other on the start line. But starting a sort of 3-2, 3-2, 3-2 grid down the start line on a standing start could be problematic.
Big racing hard. So away we go, I think, very shortly with the international champion that takes it I'm sure that's seen always been racing Class 8 for many, many years. ARC Phil Cooper behind him and Darren Mellon. We're going to get 6 laps of pure pleasure as they progress the line.
We started the evening quick, you know, went out in first race considerably quicker than everybody else. I think they jumped on my setup a little bit for the second heat, and they caught us. We had a bit of a brake issue in the second heat, but we don't really make excuses. And then in the final, we just had what I would call a proper race.
Two opportunities where I could have forced it. I ain't got that. I'm just not making it. We've been got.
And you know, we touched wheels. I tried 20 overtakes and never pulled it off. But yeah, it was a good fun event. We got home at probably 2 o'clock in the morning, absolutely shattered, but still smiling. You know, and looking forward to them inviting us again, really. The other bonus to that evening was, of course, that we get to spend the night watching the Brisker Formula 1 lads smash each other to pieces. And quite a few of my friends race the Formula 1 stock cars, so I'm very often present. It was like, from my point of view, it was a nice touch to be racing on the same night as them, really.
I always wanted to go on the trophy truck at Coventry, and I've done it now.
Should have won the event, really, but it was fun after all. I can lie and tell you I wasn't disappointed all the way home, but I was.